Coolio, right. You want to, I'm live on TikTok if you want to send me an invite.
Yeah, I'm just adding an image and then go.
Cool. Welcome, guys, to the live. Sam and I are just getting set up as usual. The first little bit's always always a little bit of a slow starter. I don't need that one, actually, do I? Hope you guys are having a good day so far. I got to be honest, I'm not having a good day today, but that's okay. You can't win them all. How's your day, Sam?
My day's all right. I've had a call with seller support about my account health. They've given me a bit more information on what I need to provide and what I need to do. So I've gone away and done that. I don't really trust them though, if I'm honest.
Sam, sorry. Thea, hello, how are you? I'm really well, thank you. How are you? Sam is talking right now, but he's not in TikTok, so I don't want you guys to think we just sat here silently.
Sorry, I will be on TikTok in 2 secs. I'm just adding an image and then good to go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Thea, in the meantime, Sam, let's talk about what you were just saying in a sec. Thea, I'm really good. It has not been an easy day, a little bit of a tricky day today, but as I say, you can't win them all. It's just one of those things working in a team. Team members have disagreements, but we all want what's best for everyone. It's just one of those days. How are you? How was your day so far? How is Amazon going for you as well, Thea? You've been very consistent, which I love to see. That's what determines whether you're going to win or lose in it, is how consistent you are.
Right, we're good to go.
Awesome. So Sam, you were just saying to me over on YouTube, you were just saying that you spoke to the account health team about your account health.
Mm-hmm. So I spoke to account health yesterday evening. I got an email from Amazon saying they can't accept the documents which I need to provide. So again, they don't really give you any more information than that. They literally just tell you we can't accept them, and that's kind of it. So pretty annoying. But then this morning I got an email to say, so there's 2 ASINs we're looking at. One of the ASINs, they feel like it's absolutely fine, and they've reinstated that one, which is the one you helped me with. So thank you very much for that.
No problem at all.
And then the second ASIN, they need more details on. But again, they don't say that in the email. And then I got a phone call from someone, and she said, right, the first one's fine. It's just the second one we need more information on. And I don't really trust what she's saying is actually correct. But she said all this stuff and said I need to provide all the screenshots from the website, everything like that, or the retailer. So I said, okay, fine, that's fine, I'll do that. And then she sent me an email sort of confirming everything she said. So I submitted that this morning. And then, yeah, I just have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully they will approve it, but I don't know, who knows. It's taken them from Monday until this morning to get an answer back. So hopefully it's not going to take that long for the next round. We'll see.
It's so challenging, isn't it? Because the ASIN you're having problem with, they accepted one violation but rejected the other for the exact same product and same evidence. It's just so inconsistent.
The thing that's so annoying about all this, right? It's for two ASINs, 2 products. One of them I got an authenticity complaint on it in like April, and then I then submitted the invoices and got that cleared, and that was fine. I bought that from Home Bargains, so that wasn't an issue. They cleared that. And then the second one, which I got, when was it? Like June. And I submitted the invoices loads and loads of times and never accepted it. Now this morning they accepted it, but now they're going back to the one in April and they're saying, right, we need more information for this. It's like, you've already accepted it in April, so why are you coming back at me now saying I need to provide all this information? Like, we've already done this. So they've already accepted it once. So there should, in theory, be no reason why they wouldn't accept it again. They're just making life, very, very difficult. Yeah, it's just annoying because it just has like a huge impact on everything. Like, it has a massive impact on sales. As soon as your account goes into that state, you don't really get a fair share of the buy box or anything like that. So your sales take a huge hit. And then I'm not spending any money until it's all cleared because I don't want to spend loads of cash and then they end up going on for ages. So I've not spent anything all week. So again, massive problem there. And it's just, it's just issue after issue, and it's just aggro, which I just don't really need.
No, super frustrating.
Yeah.
All right, well, keep us updated and let us know how it goes. Hopefully, it should be solved soon. Mine, when I had issues, it only took so long because I was lazy with it. I think you're being very proactive with yours. You should be okay.
Yeah, I've been on it. Like as soon as I've had an email to say they need something, like within a couple of hours, I get it submitted. So yeah, I've been real on it. So hopefully, I don't know. You can only just wait and see what happens, right?
Yeah, on it like a carb on it. Athea said, fair enough. I'm okay. Thank you. Got lots of stock inbound. That's really good to hear. Well done. Athea said, Amazon just takes ages checking in sometimes. How long does it take for you on average? Because for me, it's like between 5 to 7 days, I would say, as an average.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I'll probably show you. I can probably go through my actual thingies and show you. Like it's pretty quick. Like, let me just have a look. So there's a few things I sent off last week, and they became available like super quick. So I had stuff created on. Oh, that's too long. Right, so I had something which was sent off on the 22nd. That's already available. I had products on the 21st. They're all available. Again, 21st. Everything I've sent, from the 21st and beyond is pretty much available. So pretty quick considering it's 24th, so it's like 3 days. There's one thing I sent off on the 21st. I sent off 18 units. That was a dangerous goods one. That hasn't been received yet. But everything else, I've got all units located and received. So yeah, it's been pretty quick. It's not always like that, but yeah, it's pretty good at the minute.
Yeah, my 5 to 7 day period is like it's usually point of purchase to shipment. With EU 8A, it's a bit longer because you have to wait for deliveries. With our prep center at Prep Smart, because of our location, it's pretty fast for our clients, and the turnaround is always quick. Usually where you're located has an effect. Really weird though, right? I'm in the southwest of the UK, and there's a huge fulfillment center down where I am, and my stock never went there. It always went up to Coventry.
Yeah, there's a fulfillment center near me apparently, fairly new one, but I've never had anything go there. Not that I've actually prepped much myself, but yeah, I've not had much go there.
Interesting. Okay, right. I got a lot of questions, so apologies, guys. Let's go through that now. Junaid, welcome to live. When doing OA, is it all about buying when sales are on and discounts? That is a huge part of it. But you can find deals all the time. There are millions of deals all the time, so there's always leads that you can find. It is about you manufacturing your margin to get them cheap enough. You have to find discount codes. You have to find discount gift cards. You have to use cashback. You have to use NHS discount, student discount, referral codes, reward systems for credit cards and things like that. There is a lot of hidden perks that arbitrage outside of just profiting on the sales that you make, although the profit is really good. And yeah, finding when there are sales and deals on, that's where it gets really, really interesting. Anything you would add to
that? No, I think pretty much you summed it up. I think for the most part it is about getting stuff on sales and offers, but you also you need to, like you say, manufacture your margin. Like if it's not on sale. If it's like a product which isn't on sale, there's generally some sort of discount code or coupon or something which is going to give you the product cheaper. I guess it must be fairly rare we buy actually stuff at. I guess we don't really buy stuff at retail price. Like there's occasional situations where, and that's more down to supply and demand, where we're buying at retail and then selling it for like an inflated price. But then again, that's like things like seasonal products, stuff like air fryers. Air fryers were huge, like 2 years ago, maybe a bit longer than that now. You could buy them for retail price whenever any retailer came in stock with them, and they'd be sold out the same day. So you can just sell on Amazon for a crazy inflated price. But again, that's just due to sort of supply and demand. Whereas normal everyday stuff, it's some sort of discount or sale or offer or something like that, which we need to capitalize on.
Yeah. So Athea said, and just practice in my sourcing, etc. So all good at the moment. Practice. Be consistent. learn from your mistakes. Athea, you've probably heard me say that so many times. If you have a sourcing day where you don't find anything, try to formalize it. Treat yourself like a virtual assistant where you track what you're doing. So what we do is we have a spreadsheet, a really simple one that has hours in the day, sourcing method used, retailers checked, number of leads found, and notes, something like that. And if you do that with yourself, you for half of your sourcing day, you can use. Hold on 1 sec. I just got a little prompt from TikTok that my mic is not turned up enough.
Sounds right to me.
Okay, I've turned it up. So by the end of the day, you can spend half of your sourcing time doing email newsletter sourcing, half your time doing storefront sourcing, and then over a week or a month, whatever it is, you can collect data and figure out which model is working best for you. Hello.
Hey, Sam.
Hello, how are you?
Ta-da!
Oh, big girl.
Lovely, thank you.
24 hours to go.
Sam said 24 hours to go. And yeah, over time, that data collection, when I tell you guys to collect data, that's what I mean. I mean, you want to be really granular with figuring out what method is working better for you than other methods. If you're trying storefront sourcing and you're not finding anything, that means the seller IDs that you're copying aren't the best. So you can keep track of those and you can mark them as bad or just leave them, and you can keep looking for ones that work. That tracked data is going to improve your skill over time, which is what you said. You're just constantly working on the skill. This is how you do it. The reason data is so important is because you will get to a point where your business outgrows your brain. So if your entire business model is in your head, it's not scalable. You have to put it pen to paper. You have to put it in a spreadsheet, in an Airtable database, in our software, whatever it is you use to track data, so that when you hire team members, they can grow from your database rather than just you having to tell them manually everything. All the questions have jumped. Give me 1 sec. M94X, can I get a refund from a gift card bought from Cards to Cash? Is the same as Smart Circle. Is the same as Smart Circle. What's that? You heard of Smart Circle?
I've never heard of Smart Circle.
I've never heard of Smart Circle. I don't know what that is. Can you get a refund for a gift card bought from Cards to Cash? They have a live chat. If you raise a ticket in their live chat, you can talk to them directly about it. Whenever you're buying discount gift cards, buy them through our portal. The more people that use it, the more volume pricing we can get and the better the discounts get. I've said this before. I will transparently show you guys how much money we make from it. It is nothing. We barely make any money from it. I think maybe like £1,500 the entire time we've been working with them, which is a penny in the ocean. The reason I'm saying use our portal is because you get first access to cards, you get business support, you get first dibs support with customer service, and I can help you directly with Caleb if you bought from our portal. I can't do that if you didn't. So make sure you're using our portal, which you can get to, link in our website, which you can get to in the bio, or from our free Discord community. Athea said, yes, they've refunded me, but it depends. I think you can reach out. Yeah, Athea had a bit of trouble with one of their gift cards, and Cards to Cash were really good and fixed the issue straight away. Issues don't happen very often, but they do fix them pretty quickly. Elliot said, hi, Sean. Hi, Elliot. I hope you're doing well, my friend. How is Amazon going for you today, or this week, I should say? M94X said, first time using them, bought a game gift card, but whatever reason, payment doesn't go through. They might be able to advise you on how to use that, because they're really good at giving advice for Amazon gift cards that they buy. Sorry, Sam, did you say something?
No, it's great. If you speak to them, they'll tell you why that's happening. I had that with some Curry's ones, and they explained the issue and managed to get it sorted out, and it was fine after that. So yeah, definitely reach out to them and they can help you out.
Right. Terry has just said on YouTube, Seller Smart times Seller Circle. He said Smart Circle. He thinks we're combining he's probably combined the two. I didn't put two and two together there, Terry. Thank you. That's probably what he meant. Yeah, same 5 to 7, but recently been a week for most. 5 to 7 days. Yeah, 5 to 7 days I think is pretty average. A week isn't too bad. During Q4 it can get really bad. But how was your Q4 in terms of check-in times last year? I felt they were not as bad as they sometimes are.
Q4, I don't have any issues with checking times at Q4. Normally, it's quicker than ever. Everyone whinges and moans about it, but for the most part, they're the best checking times you're ever going to get. Amazon.
That's crazy for me because I've had almost 3-week delays during Q4.
I think I'm not. I think the only problems we had last year was dangerous goods. There was one dangerous good fulfillment center which took like 2 weeks minimum. And that happened every time we sent something in. It took 2 weeks. That was really long. But for general normal products, it's super quick. Like Amazon hires so many people for that period. There's so much more staff working there, and a lot of like big sellers, like wholesale sellers, private label sellers, they're so much more prepared compared to OA just because they can be. So they're stocking. They're putting all their stock in like September time. So they're going super heavy there. Whereas OA, like you're getting deals in October, November, December. So you're constantly pumping stuff in. So I feel like during the peak times, I think it's fine. I've never really had many issues apart from last year with the dangerous good stuff. For the most part, it's pretty flat out. What? Cactus Cute 5. What? What do you want?
What do you want? Red or white? Contact the game. They just said change browser. Right, M94X. If they said change browser, what they're saying is it's a cache issue with your browser. So what you can do is you can use incognito mode, or you can use a different web browser. So if you use Chrome, you could try Firefox or Bing. That honestly does actually make sense if it's a browser cache issue. Let me know if you've tried that. Elliot said, did Jack have a call with you guys? I know he's a bit hesitant to start Amazon now. Sam, did...
No, he got a call, I think, next Friday. It was in for yesterday, but then it was in for this afternoon, but then he's cancelled it or postponed it for some reason. I can't remember why. I think JB spoke to him.
Right. Sorry, can you say all of that again? My phone was connected to my headphones, which auto played a video, and these guys definitely are going to have heard that. So what did you say?
He had a call booked in for this evening or this afternoon, and for some reason he cancelled it like shortly afterwards and delayed it until next Friday, I think. I'm not sure why it was cancelled or anything. I don't know much about it, but yeah, there is one booked in. So yeah, we'll see.
Athea said 3 days. I wish. Elliot said Athea didn't get ungated on a human indigestible. We need to resubmit again. Mate, that's normal. You have to reapply 5 to 15 times. It's just part of the process. That happens to everyone. Just keep reapplying. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
It's a slog, but you have to do it.
Athea said, I'm in the southwest London. Always goes to the Midlands, so probably a delivery factor. Yeah, I have friends who are up north who live right next to an FC, and it's literally next day check-in. And they have the audacity to say, I don't know why people moan about check-in times. They're fine. And like, yeah, you live next door, my guy. That's why it's so good for you.
Terry said he bottled his first call with me. Not sure why, but he was essing himself. Did we have I can't remember when our first call was. It seems like ages ago. What's up, Ryan? Why are you so nervous, mate? What's up? I'm a nice guy.
Sam's a big cuddly teddy bear, Terry. You know that. You've snuck up and snuggled with him already. Terry, are you glad to have joined us? If you're happy to say, obviously you don't have to promote if you don't want to, but we've loved working with you.
He's gonna say no, it's terrible. I wish I never did.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if he's gonna. He might not want me to say this. He might. I don't know. He might want to say this. So Terry literally just messaged me like 10, 20 minutes ago because we're talking about a call we had on Wednesday regarding account health and IPI score. And Terry's looked at his and he's noticed his account health has dropped slightly. So I was sort of giving him an explanation for that. And he said, yeah, it kind of makes sense because his sales have dropped off a cliff since he started the mentorship. And then I read that and think, oh, well, that doesn't sound great. And then his next sentence was he's made the same amount of profit on 10K sales this time round than he made on 30K sales before he joined the mentorship. Right. So that is amazing. And that is exactly what we want. Quality
over quantity.
100%. Like the ROI is going to be so much higher if you're making the same profit over 10K than you are 30K. So yeah, that is like a massive win. And mate, that's what we're here for. That's what we'll try and teach you how to do, and that's the plan. And a lot of people said the same thing. To be fair, like Martin, for example, Martin made a huge difference. His sales dropped massively, but his profit has risen like crazy in comparison. He's doing far less volume, but far higher profit. Yeah, so we've had lots of instances like that, which is exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, and like we talked about this last time, to give some of the beginners context, less revenue but higher profits means way fewer headaches. You know, the more stock you have, the more problems that come with it. So if you can do less work and make more profit, that's what you want. Amazon gets really complicated the more ASINs you're selling. So if you can do less revenue and make more profit, it's a good time.
And I think with some, but it's not even like it is that as well. If you're already working, if you're doing like high revenue, but you're still working to decent, like 20% ROI or something like that, which is fine. But like, I don't know, a few of the guys, they're doing like a lot of revenue, but the ROI is like so low. It's like 15% or something like, or even lower than that. And that's not what you want at all. Like if you're in that position, you need to change it up massively. You need to be doing less revenue and you need to be pumping up that ROI as much as possible.
Yeah, 100%.
Terry actually said 100% absolute game changer for me, and not just Amazon. Feel like I found a new group of friends via Discord. Internet friends.
Terry, I really appreciate that, brother. Honestly, it's been great having you in there. It's great having our whole group in there. Everyone's amazing. And yeah, we do, like every business feels that they're different from their competitors, but I really do believe that we're very different to the other options you have out there. And I do fully believe that we are the best choice. And it's because we have great people in our community. We have put a lot of time and work into the services that we offer. And I mean, yeah, the results speak for themselves. 100% positive reviews. And Sam is an incredibly good coach. I say that I work with Sam now because he coached me. I know he's really good. And I'll tell you what, actually, I just had an idea. We have weekly live calls with our community. We have weekly live calls with our mentorship group. What we will do is in a few weeks' time, when I'm a bit more settled and I have some time, Sam and I, or just Sam, will do one of our group live calls with the community. We will do it publicly for a list of people who sign up and want to come and watch. You won't have to pay. You'll just get to see what the call is like. And then if you decide you want to come and work with us afterwards, you absolutely can. You up for that, Sam?
It doesn't look like I've got a choice, mate. You just so let's do it.
Terry said his sales went down because he sacked his VA and his sales fell off a cliff, but his profit remained the same.
Yeah, I remember he had 2 VAs and they started giving him abuse when he when he got rid of them.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how much you were paying them. That's crazy for the level of work they were doing.
Crazy high salary, and then Terry got a load of abuse when he got rid of them for not performing.
That was another thing that Terry got working with us. Terry didn't realize he was massively overpaying his virtual assistants for the work he was getting. And yeah, honestly, guys, making profit is big. Keeping your expenses low and keeping on top of your leakage is massive. You have to do it, otherwise your business falls apart. And like one thing we were talking about today, it kind of sounds a bit tangential, but we're in the process of the guys and I in SellerSmart are thinking about getting Teslas. I know it sounds tangential, but there are really, really strong tax efficiencies in a business to go for an electric car because the UK government has an electric car scheme. That's the kind of stuff we talk about in the mentorship. it's not just about making profit. It's about maximizing on every angle, maximizing your cashback and returns, maximizing your reimbursements from lost stock, capitalizing on things that you didn't even know existed. That's the way we've got it structured. Right, I've got 1,001 questions on TikTok, so let's jump back to it.
Right.
Elliot said, Athea, how did the live session go yesterday? Elliot, yeah, it was really good. Met some others too. Context, guys, what's that about? M94X, do you factor in cashback discounts to your COGS, i.e. top cashback discount? I've not been doing this. Do you factor in your... Right, so I just wanted to reiterate, do you factor in your cashback discounts? No, treat that as a bonus, because cashback is a bit fickle. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. If you are profitable by cashback only, that is not a good lead. You need to see it as a bonus that you add on top. Would you add anything further to that, Sam?
No, pretty much what you said there. You don't want to be adding cashback to your COGS, not at all. It's not guaranteed. Like you say, it's just a bonus. You're not always going to get it. So yeah, you shouldn't be adding that to your COGS or anything at all. Just treat it as a bonus.
Okay. Do you factor in? I'll definitely try to collect more data. Thank you. Yeah, no problem at all. But please, if anyone takes anything away from this live, collect data. Speak to Claude or to GPT about the data that you can collect, or ask us. We'll tell you directly on this call. You have to collect data, otherwise you are climbing an uphill battle, rather than the other analogy I was going to say that I said yesterday. Elliot, Athea, that's great. Looks so good from Cedric's and Zach's videos. Guys, you're going to have to give me some context. I'm so intrigued. Cheers. We'll get in touch with them directly. That was about Cards to Cass. Jay's Mac, what's a good tip to get reviews, as these seem important? Change name Jay. Jay, who is also in our mentorship, by the way, guys. Jay, reviews is completely out of your control at this point. Amazon used to allow you to send custom email templates to your customers after a sale, and it was really easy to get reviews. You're not allowed to use them anymore. So, Jay, you're in our mentorship, which means you have access to our software. In our software, you can do automatic review requesting with compliant Amazon templated emails. It helps, but it's not perfect. There is also SageMailer. You can use that for free at a certain point to do this as well. They don't work nearly as well, but it's all you can do. You can't sneak QR codes or leaflets in the products. Amazon doesn't allow that. So reviews just come with time. There's not a lot you can do about it. Like if you get a high volume of sales, obviously that leads to more opportunities to get reviews, but this is a volume game. Typically every 200 units, you might get a review. But obviously that's just, it's impossible to say because it's different to everyone.
Yeah, I think even like 200 units, I don't know. You need to sell a lot to get reviews. It's really difficult. And to give you an example, like I think this month I've had one review, and I've sold a lot of products, probably like 1,000 products, and I've had one review this month. So yeah, it's super slow. There's not really much you can do about it, unfortunately.
We had someone on the live yesterday, I think it was. Do you remember that? They were saying they had 5 reviews with like 500 sales, and I was like, that's really good. Like it's not usually that fast.
Yeah, that is really, really good. And I think it must depend on the type of product you sell as well. I can imagine some products will be a lot better than others.
Yeah, that's true. Athea, for shipping dangerous goods, doesn't matter which carrier, as obviously non-partnered may just go for cheapest. Or I think DPD partnered for DG for first time shipping dangerous goods products. So yeah, to give you guys context, dangerous goods is any kind of product that has like a warning label that could be flammable, it could be chemical, it could be dangerous, it could combust. These are all things that would characterize a product being dangerous goods. SellerAmp SaaS gives you a warning telling you if a product is dangerous goods, and Amazon has a specific fulfillment center specifically for dangerous goods. So you have to enroll in the program. You have to apply to enroll. They will just accept you. Sometimes takes a week. And when you're shipping dangerous goods products, you can't use UPS partner carrier service. You should use something like Packlink, Parcel to Go, something like that to find the cheapest ways to do it. And shipping dangerous goods is a lot more expensive, which means when you send in dangerous goods, you need to have a completely full box. Otherwise, it will eat into your profit margin if you're sending half a box for dangerous goods.
And it's not every dangerous goods product which you can't send by UPS partnered courier. It can be. So you got two different types of dangerous goods, right? You've got dangerous goods, which is going to be like a battery of some sort. So that could be a power tool, could be a laptop, could be a phone, could be something like that, which has got like a lithium battery in it. So that is going to be classed as dangerous goods, or even like headphones. But those products, you can just send them in using Amazon UPS partner courier. There's no issue with that at all. It's the dangerous goods products which you can't use a partner courier are more around like the beauty style products. So anything like aerosols, anything like perfumes, aftershaves, those types of products, they're more borderlining on sort of a hazmat type stuff. That's where you need to use a separate courier. But for anything battery related, you can just send as UPS. But again, when you create the shipment, it's going to tell you at the bottom of the shipment anyway who you can and can't send it with. But you can generally create a shipment with like the laptops and those types of dangerous goods products amongst a load of other stuff as well. But with like hazmat and the beauty side of things, you can't send them with anything else. They need to just be sent on their own.
Terry's just said 2 out of my 8 reviews are for things I've never even sold. Definitely shouldn't complain about that.
No, perfect.
Okay, so M94X. As a new seller, what ROI should we be targeting when sourcing? 30% minimum. 30% minimum for sure. As a non-VAT registered seller, it is not worth your time to sell products less than 30% ROI. And I'll tell you why that's important in the long run. If you are only selling products less than 30% ROI as a non-VAT registered seller, when you eventually register for VAT, they are not going to be profitable. So your entire skill set with Amazon will be made redundant and it won't work. You have to get good at sourcing and you have to aim for 30% as a minimum. Most people non-VAT registered will find a lot of products higher than that when they get good at the skill. Some people take to it really quickly. Some people is it Brandon in our mentorship right now? He's averaging a really good ROI because he's finding banger leads as a non-VAT reg. Is that Brandon?
I think he's doing well. Yeah, I've not actually seen his full-on results, but he does find he does post the odd bit here and there, and it looks like he does super well, to be fair.
Yeah, I saw JB as well. JB posted her lifetime ROI as 30% as a VAT registered seller. That wouldn't be possible if she was finding lower than 30% as a non-VAT reg seller.
Yeah, she's JB does really, really well. And I think her ROI has just improved massively again. I guess since joining the mentorship, she used to run at 30%, and now ROI is more like 44% each month. So yeah, she does really, really well.
Jay said, I can't wait to be more involved. Soon as my stock goes in, feel like a newbie still. Jay, you're going to be a newbie for a long time. That newbie phase lasts a while, but I love the enthusiasm, mate. You're going to do really, really well. Mentorship is amazing. When Sam texts you at 10 p.m., you know you're on to a winner. Sam will be responding to messages from 6 until 11 lately. It's actually not so good. We don't want that to be his life forever.
I'll tell you what I did yesterday morning. Who was I speaking to? Let me see the message. Maybe was it? Oh no, that was it. It was these guys. So yesterday morning, I was responding to messages at 4:46 a.m. And I couldn't. My son woke me up, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. He woke me up at like 3, and then I couldn't go back to sleep. So I got the laptop out, and then I was just pinging through messages. But yeah, that was at 4:45. I was pinging out messages in the morning, and then I was even sending announcements in the chat at like 6 a.m. It was a busy morning.
Now we can see why people say fathers make more money than men without kids. It's because your kids wake you up and then you work at all hours of the day.
Yeah, pretty much. But even like last night I was responding back at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Tonight I'm turning my laptop off once I finish at 5, and no one's getting a response from me. I need a night off, I think.
KP said, "Hey guys, happy Friday. Do you add delivery to your COGS?" 100%. The delivery cost does increase the cost of your product. So if you don't keep track of that, your profit is not accurate. Always add your delivery cost to your COGS. And obviously, if the delivery means it's not profitable, don't buy it unless you can get it down cheaper. Elliot said, "Off to the airport now. I need to go. Sean, I need to message you about some things on Discord." Please do, Elliot. I hope you're enjoying yourself wherever you're going. Have a good weekend. Worth the find. I keep postponing doing any admin for FBA. What's the most important data to keep for FBA? Oh, that's a big question. So the admin is probably, I'm not going to say the most important thing, but you have to. Like, people don't like it. You have to. You can hire an admin VA. We can recruit you an admin VA if you want to outsource it, but you need to have a system. So some people will have automatic Airtable databases. Our software automates a lot of the admin. Some people use a Google Sheet. You have to keep on top of your account health. You have to keep on top of your violations every day. Stranded inventory, IPI score, keep on top of those every day. You have to delete listings as soon as they've sold out. You should replan listings as soon as you're able to. Admin, you should check your reimbursements portal, and you should check the reports to make sure it's accurate and none are getting missed. Getting really familiar with inventory ledger report is really important. Don't think the admin is, you don't have to do all of it every day. Some of it you do every day. Some of it you can do once a week. You don't have to do it all the time, but I would seriously recommend not neglecting it, because the more it piles up, the more of a headache it's going to be for you.
Yeah, 100%. The more you leave it, the more hard work it's going to be. And that goes for almost every admin task. You want to, because if you stay on top of it, they're generally quite small, like 5-minute tasks, and they're pretty easy to just smash out. It's a bit tedious, but you can get them done pretty quick. The longer you leave it, the harder it gets, and the longer it's going to take you. And it's just the more you're going to sort of procrastinate and not really actually want to do it. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing that as soon as you can. It makes your life a lot easier.
Yes, sorry. Our team is telling me that no one can log into Instagram, so I'm going to have to fix that in a second. But Elliot, I'll do it later. No rush to respond. Have a great holiday, everyone. Is it a holiday? Maybe he's having a holiday, and the word was in his mind. Is it a holiday? Is it a bank holiday this weekend or something?
Don't think so.
It's July, isn't it? No.
No bank holidays in July. Next one's August. The
Dangerous Goods is a shampoo, so hopefully won't be too complicated. They have UPS options still. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's good to go then. With a shampoo, depending on the bottle, what I found, a little bit of extra effort sellotaping the cap shut can be really, really useful. You don't have to do that, but I've had so much damaged stock with shampoos. The missus and I, anytime we ship them ourselves, we always put sellotape over the cap so it couldn't bust off and ruin the rest of the stock in the box.
So I've got Junaid. I don't know if this was someone, the same guy who asked you on yours, but Junaid said when sourcing is a discount items you're only really looking for. I guess you just joined actually, so it probably wasn't you earlier. But someone asked this earlier, and it's not all we're looking for, but it tends to be a lot of the stuff we're looking for. Like when we're buying stuff, the majority of the stuff we're looking for is going to be discounted on sale, clearance, or something like that. And if it's not, it's about manufacturing your margin and trying to get the products as cheap as possible. So this would be using coupon discount codes or like student beans or blue light card, something like that, NHS codes, and or using discounted gift cards just to try and get that product as cheaply as possible. There are times when we would be buying stuff at recommended retail price, but that is going to be more down to sort of supply and demand, to be honest with you, because when we're doing that, there's going to be a supply issue, and we're going to be buying from retail and selling for like an inflated price. The example I used earlier was around air fryers. So like 2-3 years ago, air fryers were absolutely huge, and they were sold out almost everywhere. The only place you can buy them from Amazon. It was super expensive on Amazon. So you knew you could buy them from a retailer for recommended retail price and then sell them on Amazon for an inflated price, and that works well. But it doesn't work all the time, and it's very limited on certain products. But yeah, for the most time, it's going to be products which are on sale or products you can get cheaper rates for.
Brandon is actually in this live. Hello, mate. How are you today? He said his lifetime ROI so far is 40%, non-VAT. Nice. Obviously, so that means as a VAT red seller, it probably be around the 30% mark, which is perfect. It's exactly what we look for. Well done.
Yeah, really, really good. And then I've got a user, lots of numbers, is saying, what products would you recommend for selling for beginners? There's no real products. It's just whatever you can find. I wouldn't really try and niche it down too much, to be honest with you. I think whatever you find and it's profitable, buy it and sell it. I don't think you should worry too much about what it actually is. As long as it's going to make you profit, that's all you need to look for. Like for me, when I look for a product, I don't look for any type of product, and I'm not fussy. If it makes me money, I'm going to sell it. So don't worry too much. I think what you need to be worried about is your sort of sourcing strategy, sort of sourcing methods, and just try and figure out some sourcing. I think when you're starting out, storefront sourcing can be quite good because it really opens your eyes up to what products are available and what products people actually sell on Amazon. So that will give you a good indication as to what products do well and so on. And then it also opens your minds up to different retailers as well, where you can purchase products from. So I think don't worry about the product, more worry about sourcing, learning sourcing, and that will come with it.
I've just had an email from our accountant Smartly about the charity campaign that we want to do soon. So I will chat to the team about that afterwards.
Responded. So yeah, currently it's not easy to find good products for a fair price that you can sell on Amazon. Like that is it's going to be hard. Like the start is always very hard. It's the same as starting any business, right? It's always really, really difficult. You want to try and manufacture your margin as much as possible. Can you get discount codes? Is that going to make the product cheaper? And spread out your options on where you can get discount codes from. Like, do you have a student beans card? Do you have a blue light card, a discount? Do you have NHS discount? Do you have like you're using Cooper, you're using Coupon Birds, you're using Top Cashback? There's lots of ways you can get discount codes. Are you using them all? But yeah, it's the beginning's tough, and I guess that's why we run the mentorship, because people get stuck in the beginning and need help, and that's what we're here to do, to help out.
Brandon said, good mate, finished work doing chest and then straight back to Amazon work when I'm at home. How are you and Sam? Really good, mate. I did a push day today, so I did my chest today. I'm still nursing my triceps tendinopathy, which is kind of annoying, but it's definitely feeling less painful. Definitely getting back in shape, which I'm feeling good about. I love that feeling when you've been working out and you're starting to see it. You're still training at the moment, Sam?
Yeah, training. I almost went to the gym today, but didn't quite get there. I went Monday to Thursday, so that was that's enough for me. But still go.
Nice.
That's why every live I'm on, I'm always wearing gym clothes and my hair's a mess and I look like I'm sweating buckets, because I've usually just get back from the gym and then jump on a live.
I have thought about buying a Seller Smart tank top, But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to make sure the lighting in this room is set up for bodybuilding lighting, just so my gains shine through properly.
JOSI16 said, what minimum amount would be needed to start good after paying for mentorship? So I think we tell everyone you need at least 2K as a minimum, really, to really get started. Any less than that, it's going to make it quite difficult. The growth is going to be slow. It's going to be quite painful. You can start with less. There's some guys on here we've spoken to who started with less, and it's worked. But 2K is a good amount just to really get the ball rolling. It'll allow you to invest in ungates, and it will just allow you to not be so stagnant. So yeah, sort of after the mentorship, having 2K available is going to be pretty handy. And anything less than that, we sort of recommend people go to maybe sell stuff on eBay Vinted or something, because the cash cycle is a lot quicker, and then you can make up some funds, and then once you've got that, you can then invest it in Amazon. But yeah, I'd say 2K is a good amount to start with.
Narissa said, regarding dangerous goods, when you go to Interparcel or Parcel Hero, it still states you can't send aerosols. Is there anywhere around this?
You have to just Google a different, because some of these comparison websites don't have like dangerous goods options. So
I actually was just about to say, I've never even heard of Parcel Hero or Interparcel. I've never used them before.
No, I've heard of Parcel Hero, never used it, never heard of Interparcel though. But yeah, I'll just Google cheap dangerous goods couriers, and then just see what comes up. And I'm sure there'll be a few comparison sites which will come up and help you.
Terry said, I found my old BLC doesn't expire until November. Gucci, definitely use that for, what is that? That's 3. No, I was going to say, is it 3 or 4 months until November? So that's 3 or 4 months. You can use that. Perfect.
I think I got you one as well on the way. The guy's sorting it. I got a load of Blue Light card accounts for the guys in the mentorship. I think there were 8 of them. And the guy is working on them at the moment. He had a few issues, and now he is working on them. So I should have them ready for everyone pretty soon.
Jay and Brandon, Jay's just said, Sean, what martial arts did you do? Little secret, I used to fight for Team GB in Shotokan Karate. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
Jay, the reason I said Brandon was training to be, well, Brandon, you're an amateur boxer, right? I think, but Brandon hurt his shoulder. He needed shoulder surgery, and he decided to go for Amazon instead because he's an absolute legend. I've done boxing, Muay Thai, K2 kickboxing, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Muay Thai I did the most of. I did that for a couple of years. Boxing I've done on and off, just heavy bag work. Jiu-Jitsu I did for 6 months, and I really want to do more of it, but we ended up moving house, and I had to move away from our school, and then I got injured. I haven't been back. I love jiu-jitsu to a point where I really want to get good at it, but I'm already injury prone as a human. I need to work on my tendon strength. And jiu-jitsu, I have no idea how to roll in jiu-jitsu without rolling hard. I know that's like a white belt thing, but because I'm a big guy, people like to roll hard with me because I'm a big dude. And like every session, it would be so fun, but I would leave it crippled in a different way. I love it though. I definitely prefer no-gi jiu-jitsu though. I know the traditionalists want to stick to the gi all the time, but because I'm a big athletic dude, I really like no-gi jiu-jitsu. You ever tried any martial arts, Sam?
Nah, it's not really a bit of me, mate. Yeah, I'm not after that, to be honest with you. What's the difference between? I obviously know the difference between gi and no gi, but how does it even like make an actual impact on what you're doing? I can imagine it makes a difference.
Yeah, it's huge. So the moves that you do in gi jiu-jitsu, so to anyone who doesn't know, gi jiu-jitsu is like the traditional gown that you wear, the like white karate looking outfit. In gi jiu-jitsu, a lot of the moves you do, you're grabbing the fabric of the clothes. Okay. So a lot of the chokes you do, you're not grabbing the neck, you're grabbing the fabric around the neck and then using it to choke the person. Whereas
their own clothes.
Yeah, whereas no-gi, it's like shorts and t-shirt where you grab limbs, you don't grab fabric. So it's a lot faster pace. It's a lot more slippery. In gi jiu-jitsu, you can hold someone in place and they can't move, depending on how good they are. In no gi, people move around a lot more.
Yeah, okay, got you. Makes sense.
But Jay, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you must be very good if you were in Team GB.
Oh, was that Jay saying that? I thought that was Brandon saying it.
No, Jay fought in karate for Team GB.
Oh, fair play, mate. That's pretty cool. So I wouldn't surprise me with if Brandon doing it, but yeah, Jay, that's cool, mate. Good to know.
Brandon said, "Yeah, I'm an amateur, but my shoulder's effed and 6 dislocations and a torn labrum." Once you dislocate a shoulder or any limb, to be honest, in jiu-jitsu, it's really bad for your knees with dislocations and things. Once you dislocate, it's always weaker. So the more dislocations you have, the worse it gets. So if it's happening to you, like 6 dislocations at your age is really, really bad.
Young, yeah.
Yeah, you're like 19. That's really young. But I'm really into researching. I haven't tried any yet, and I will do on social media. If I ever do on social media, I'll post about it. I'm really into looking into peptides. There's a lot of peptides that supposedly are really good around healing injuries for athletes. And a lot of people are saying the World Anti-Doping Association banning these peptides doesn't make any sense because all they do is heal injuries. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens with sports with these peptides coming out.
Yeah, some guy I know sells peptides, and I was talking to him about it the other day, and there was one which pretty much does what you say. There's like he takes a few of them. One of them's like great for like hair growth as well, and general, I guess, sort of skin stuff. And then one of them, yeah, you heal a lot quicker. So I don't know if that was maybe a bit like he said, like if you get like cuts and scratches on you or whatever, they heal. It heals super quick because it's just, I guess, injecting your body with I don't really know what it is, to be honest with it.
So it's amino acids essentially. The ones that heal you, BPC 157 is the one that is meant to heal you. But what I've seen, it doesn't work that well unless you partner it with another one that I can't remember. But if you partner the two, people call it the Wolverine stack because you really
Wolverine. That's what I've heard. I think one of them is good for hair as well or something.
I've got a mate who's 70 who takes a peptide called melanotan 2. So melanotan helps you produce more melanin in your skin, so you get more naturally tanned. But as a side effect, so he's like 70 and he said he's like he's a teenager again.
Fair play. That's probably what you want when you're 70, isn't it?
Yeah. Terry said, my next door neighbor sells peptides. That does not sound very official.
Is it? How official are they?
Most peptides are not. They haven't been rigorously tested and are safe. All of America right now is injecting peptides. It's crazy. Most of them are from like research Chinese factories. Most of them. Yeah. But there are companies like Ozempic, GLPs. Those are peptides. Or
right.
Mounjaro, Trizipatide, whichever ones you try, those are GLPs. So honestly, the research on them is getting really fascinating because there's a lot of people using them in a gym context to get really buff, but all of their health markers are improving. They're good. So it's arguably, this is what people are theorizing, they're good for your health and they, make your skin better, make your hair better, make your muscles grow more. That kind of stuff is very exciting.
I'm always a bit skeptical with this type of stuff. Like, you're kind of injecting an unknown into your body, which is not really what I want to be doing. So I always, I'm always a bit skeptical because you never really know what the side effects are or the long-term damage or anything, if there is any, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, SARMs, when SARMs came out, everyone was saying, this is the new steroids. These are safe to use. Everyone should get on them. I didn't touch them with a 10-foot barge pole because I didn't believe that. And then within a year of them being out, they were like, no, this is as bad. It's all the same stuff. And one of my mates at work, he was doing them without realizing that they are essentially steroids. So when I told him, he was like, oh my God.
That's the thing. Like, it only takes like a couple of years, and then you realize actually this is the effects of the bad effects of it. So I like things to be yeah, I like to know what I'm actually putting in my body before I do it. Although some of them do sound very tempting. Yeah, they're not going to win me over just yet.
How we've grown up, hey Sam. That wasn't the rule in university, was it?
I know, mate. That is times have changed massively. Then I did not care.
All right, let's get back to it. So we got shoulder Jay. I had to stop, tore a hip flexor, ow, twice. My little boy 5 just started KB in Brazil. Oh, that hip flexor, that sounds awful. That would have been very painful. At a club, he loves it. So I mentioned in our group earlier, I'm having a baby girl. She's going to be born on Saturday, hopefully. It is compulsory. She is learning jiu-jitsu. I do not trust this world at all at the moment. And Rosa, my partner, completely agrees. She is learning jiu-jitsu because if you're a girl, jiu-jitsu is the martial art to learn. I think it's so important for kids to learn it. It's so good for discipline and structure.
Yeah, I like my daughter to learn how to do something, mainly just for self-defense. And if someone comes at her, she can, don them up.
In my previous jiu-jitsu school, there was like a socially anxious 17-year-old girl who was really shy, really a bit awkward publicly, but then she would spar with like 6'3" bodybuilder guys, and she would just twist them up like a pretzel. It was the craziest thing, and it's so impressive to see like a really small girl just beat the living piss out of a guy twice their size.
Yeah, it's good. Terry said, "Mike grow some man boobs." Yeah, exactly, mate. And I do not need any help in that department. So, yeah, I'm good.
Brandon said, "Team GB is insane. Sparred someone from Team GB when I was actually fighting. Skill difference was, oh my God." Jay said, "I was okay. My uncle owned, he's passed now, the club Red Triangle in Liverpool where GB train." That's very cool. I'd love to meet Paddy the Baddie. I would love to meet Paddy the Baddie. Brandon said, "When I have my operation, I'm taking peptides straight to my shoulder." Yeah, honestly, in this day and age, as long as you can get them from a safe location, I would at least try it for someone in your situation. Obviously, do everything with the supervision of a doctor. But if you've had 6 dislocations, it's peptides and stem cells. It's very interesting to see what could be reversed with those. It jumped. Jay lad here uses peptides and he's great fetal, but expensive, 300 to 500 a month. If doing a couple, it is really expensive, and it is jabbing yourself as well, which is a bit intense. Motzi and Retta he uses. So Retta is retatrutide. It's the one that's supposedly going to overtake Ozempic and Mounjaro, but a lot of people drop out from using it because of the side effects.
Oh, is that right? What's Retta's a fat loss one then, is it?
Yeah, retatrutide is a fat loss GLP that when you partner it with another peptide, I can't remember, chimpanzees in a study, they gained massive amounts of lean muscle tissue whilst losing body fat, which is just absolutely insane. So it's going to completely change the world of bodybuilding. It already has, to be fair, because loads of people are trying it, even though it's not FDA approved yet.
So Brandon's just said, sorry, back to Amazon. He said, have a Braun lead, but not ungated. Worth stocking up and getting the ungate done after. I think so, mate. Braun's a pretty good brand to sell. A few of the guys in the group as well, mate. Have a search Braun in the Discord group, mate, because a few of the guys in there recently have all got ungated in it. And I think it has actually dropped it was 100 units, and they dropped it down to 10 units. So, messaging in the Discord group, a lot of people got ungated on that for a pretty good price. So I think it's definitely worth getting into that, mate.
Yeah, I've sold a lot of Braun. Braun is really good.
Yeah, I like Braun.
Brandon said, "Put that down on the tax report as a business expense." Laughy face. You can buy online, find the sites, class them as research. Yes, they do. Great fetal. It means great shape. Sorry, northern accent. I've never heard that before.
No, I never heard that before either.
No. I had something I was going to say. What was the? No, I've lost it. My mind's drawing a blank. Well, to be fair, actually, I said I can go live for an hour today because I've got to do a lot of baby stuff before tomorrow. So today was really fun. We went off piste away from Amazon, but that's okay. I think it's important for us to connect as a community, and we don't always have to rigorously talk about everything all the time, do we? It's quite good fun to go off piste sometimes.
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, you do. Jay said, did I hear you say something about a blue card, Sam? Will we get it in the mentorship? Do you want to drop him a message privately?
Yeah, I'll drop you a message, mate. So it's a blue light card. It's not something which is covered in the mentorship just because they're quite expensive to get. But yeah, we can get them. If you search blue light code or blue light card discount, it'll bring you up to a website and that will explain what it is. But yeah, we can get them as well as sort of Student Beans discount accounts and stuff like that. But yeah, they're additional just because of people we have to get them externally from someone else, and they're not always guaranteed.
All right, guys, thank you for your time today. I hope you enjoyed the random conversation there. I am probably going to be down for a bit. Even when my baby is here, I've said I will still go live because I can just jump on for an hour. But in the meantime, Reese and Sam might be going live. So have a really good day. Yeah, well, I've been asking him for like a year at this point, so now he's cornered. He has to do it.
Yeah, you're no choice now.
Yeah, he likes the lives. To be fair, he does them for Filipinos in Recruit Smart, so it'd be good to get him on for this side. Cool, guys. Sam, have a good day, and thank you everyone for joining.
Yeah, see you later, mate. Speak soon.
Bye. Cheers, guys.